What? How is he doing that?
The crisis was absolute. Tech startup Synapticore, the darling of Silicon Valley, was paralyzed. Their flagship AI server, housing the proprietary code for a $5 million defense contract, had gone dark, its security protocols locked into an impenetrable emergency mode. Mark Denton, the 30-year-old CEO, was pacing, his face a tight mask of dread. His chief technology officer, Brenda, a woman known for her icy corporate snobbery, was on her fifth failed login attempt. The silence in the server room was broken only by the frantic clicks of keyboards and Brenda's condescending sigh. "It's a quantum lock, Mark. Only brute force with the primary key will work. And that key is currently trapped inside the machine's memory." That's when a quiet voice cut through the panic. "I might be able to help." Everyone turned. Standing in the doorway, holding a mop and bucket, was Elias Thorne, the night janitor. Elias, a black man in his late 50s, was known to the team only as the silent, invisible figure who emptied the trash. Brenda Hayes's face twisted into an expression of sheer contempt. "Elias, this is a multi-million-dollar server, not a clogged toilet. Please, stay in your lane." "Mark," desperate, asked Elias, "with all due respect, what do you know about quantum memory locks?" Elias set the mop down, his eyes calm. "I know that particular memory lock operates on a reverse cipher key sequence triggered by a kernel panic. I wrote the original protocol for it 10 years ago." The room froze. Brenda gave a dry, superior laugh. "The original protocol? Elias, are you claiming you're the security architect? Did you moonlight at Lockheed before your current career choice?" Elias ignored the corporate snobbery dripping from her tone. "I was a PhD candidate at MIT's Artificial Intelligence Lab, specializing in defensive networking. I invented the chaos lock protocol you're using." "Then why are you pushing a mop?" Brenda sneered. "I dropped out after a family crisis and needed immediate income," Elias replied, his voice level. "Your company needed a janitor. I needed a paycheck." Mark Denton, recognizing the genuine confidence in the man, overruled Brenda. "Brenda, step aside. Elias, please. The server's clock is counting down. We have 15 minutes before it wipes the drives." Elias walked to the terminal. Brenda folded her arms, radiating pure skepticism. "The machine needs to hear the key sequence in its native language," Elias explained. "Not through a firewall. It needs the sequence read directly into its data stream via audio input." He pulled out his phone, opened a voice recording app, and began speaking, not words, but a rapid, rhythmic series of tones and pulses. It was the sound of pure code. The clicks of the server room intensified. The red emergency light on the server tower flashed green. Then, a voice synthesizer crackled from the machine's speaker. "Identity, Elias Thorne. Protocol, unlocked." Elias stepped back, wiping a sheen of sweat from his brow. The machine was operational. The $5 million contract was safe. Brenda stared at the screen, her jaw slack. Mark Denton, a wave of relief washing over him, looked at Elias with absolute reverence. "Elias," Mark said, his voice thick with emotion, "you just saved this company and everyone's job. Why didn't you ever say anything? Would you have listened, Mark?" Elias asked quietly, glancing at Brenda. "You were paying me minimum wage to be invisible. I've learned that sometimes, people only see what you're paid to be." Later that morning, Mark called an emergency meeting. Brenda was fired for gross professional negligence and inappropriate conduct. Elias Thorne, still in his janitor's uniform, was called to the whiteboard. Mark announced the immediate promotion. Elias Thorne was the new Chief Technology Officer, CTO, of Synapticore, with a six-figure salary, stock options, and a mandate to build the company's next-generation security architecture. The ultimate poetic justice was delivered when Elias used his first executive order to institute a hidden talent initiative, ensuring that every job application included a review of skills and education regardless of the applicant's current employment. The mop was replaced with a corner office, and the former janitor, the victim of corporate snobbery, became the visionary leader who ensured no talent would ever be overlooked again. We all drive a story. Ask yourself, whose potential are you missing? Keep watching Story Fills, and don't forget to like and subscribe.